When President Ford took office, it seemed that for the first time since the Eisenhower era, the Republican Party had a leader interested in rebuilding its broad base. Ford himself permitted the conservative but not reactionary orthodoxy of what was once the GOP's Ohio to Iowa heartland. In choosing Nelson A. Rockefeller as vice president, he reached out toward the moderate Republican of the urban East. In tacitly endorsing Representative Pete McCloskey of California, he flashed a signal that, unlike his predecessor, he would tolerate and even encourage liberal dissent. By his appointment of distinguished non-political figures to his cabinet, such as Attorney General Edward Levy and Secretary of Transportation William Coleman, he seemed to be bidding for the support of independent voters, vitally necessary to a party that commands the active loyalty of barely 1/4 of the electorate. But after the promising start in which he reopened blocked lines of communication and encouraged diverse views, President Ford began to retreat toward a Nixon strategy and campaign theme, drawing the line with Congress in a series of sterile veto battles. He has encouraged his party to turn its back on urban problems. As the candidacy of Ronald Reagan has gathered strength, the retreat has become a rout. The White House is now trumpeting all the old cries against forced busing, welfare theaters, and budget busters. The president's decision not only to oppose financial aid to New York City, but also to use the city as the butt of political ridicule in his speeches around the country and even abroad, irreparably compromised Vice President Rockefeller's political position and stultified liberal Republicans of any prospect for progressive republicanism in a Ford-led party. The new Ford strategy is based on the conviction that the president can successfully compete with Mr. Reagan for the votes of conservative Republicans in the South and Southwest. This is a strategy that will not succeed.
That's good.
Let me go downtown.